Today's a pretty good day, man. The Phillies lost the World Series. Great day, man. As you know, the way the new baseball playoffs are set up, regular season doesn't mean shit anymore. Regular season doesn't mean shit anymore. 100 wins doesn't mean anything. It's all about what happens at the end of the year, in the playoffs. That's what it's all about now. You know, back in the day, 100 wins, winning the division would have meant something. You would have went straight to the NLCS, but the way baseball, the way the owners and the commissioner, the way they want it fair for everybody. They want it fair for everybody. They're trying to make baseball like the NFL and the NBA, and where they want 50,000 teams in the fucking playoffs, and they want the underdog. They want the underdog to go all the way because they think that's going to create excitement and interest. But in actuality, baseball was at its peak when there was less teams in the fucking playoffs, man. Like back in the 80s and 90s, early 90s. Less is more. What made baseball unique back in the day was the importance of the regular season. It made the regular season, it was the only sport where the regular season was extremely important because you went straight to the NLCS. But now, the owners don't want it that way because they think, more playoff games, more playoff teams, more money, more revenue. So the sport is turning into shit. Okay, Philly shouldn't even fucking been in the fucking playoffs. But thank God they got knocked out. Thank God they lost the fucking World Series. But as we know, the Mets, man, they got a bunch of fucking free agents. deGrom, he said he wants to return, but he's not coming back, man. He's not coming back. First of all, the Mets, they won't be able to they won't be able to afford him. Some team's gonna give him a big offer, and the Mets, they won't be able to match it. Even if the Mets bring back deGrom, even if they bring back all these fucking guys like Nimmo and Diaz, it's gonna be the same fucking team as last year. It's gonna be the same fucking team as 2022. Let me tell you something. The Mets aren't going to win shit unless they get a new manager and if they change the culture. And when I mean change the culture, I mean get a whole bunch of new hungry young ball players in there, not these crusty ass veterans. These veterans that don't know how to win, like Lindor, he needs to go. Alonso, he needs to go. Unless the Mets make a complete 180 and start getting rid of these veterans that don't give a shit about winning, the Mets, they're going to be the same fucking team as last year. They're not going to go, they're going to lose in the fucking first round of the playoffs. They probably won't even get to the fucking playoffs next year, okay? But it's going to be the same fucking team as last year. A little worse, though. Taiwan Walker, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. What's his name? Carrasco, he's not coming back. What's his name? Probably come back, but he needs to go. He's the main one that needs to go. Bassett, he needs to fucking go, man. He needs to go. A lot of these players need to go, man. They just need a complete 180. But yeah, man. Imagine a new manager, Showalter. He's not the answer. His decision making is questionable. His personnel makeup, his mentality is questionable. You listen to him in his interviews, post-game interviews. It's like he doesn't give a damn about winning or losing, man. He's too laid back. He's too stiff, whatever you want to call it, man. We need a manager in there that's going to take command of the ball club, take control of the ball club, and put the team in winning situations. A lot of times, Showalter didn't put the personnel in winning situations, in situations where they could succeed. Like Alvarez, why the fuck are you going to have him make his Major League debut in a difficult series, in a must-win series against the Braves? Are you kidding me? You're going to have him make his Major League debut against the Braves. What did he do? The decision did not work, okay? He batted like 8 times, struck out like 7 times. Okay. And then Showalter plays Starling Marte, as Marte has a fucking broken hand against the Padres in the first round. Why would you do that when you have capable players on the bench like Tyler Naquin or somebody, or fucking somebody better than Marte with a broken hand? And that situation did not work. What did Marte get? He would get 1 hit out of 8 at-bats. Another thing Showalter does is he doesn't know how to rest players, man. He played Pete Alonso like almost every fucking day. Part of being a good manager is you got to learn how to rest players so they're fresh at the end of the year. And right now that's very important. Is how especially how the playoffs are set up. Well, the regular season doesn't mean shit anymore. You got to learn you got to rest players down the stretch, because that's where everything is important now. It's not about the regular season anymore, man. It's not about 100 wins. 100 wins doesn't mean shit now, okay? Because Major League Baseball doesn't want it. They want it where the regular season doesn't mean anything, where at the end of the year everything means something now. That's the way Major League Baseball wants it, man. The only way to solve the problem and make the regular season important again is to get rid of all those fucking is have it like it was back in the day, where if you win in division you go straight to the NLCS. But Major League Baseball, they will never fucking do that, because they got they got their head up their asses, and everything's about money and greed, man. Everything's about money and greed. It's and getting 15,000 teams in the playoffs to make it fair for everybody. They're trying to make it like fucking like basketball. Fucking baseball's not like fucking like basketball, okay? Or the NFL. It's not fucking like the NFL, okay? But, well, that's basically all I wanted to say, man. The Mets, they're going to be shitty next year until they get rid of Showalter and get new personnel and rebuild. Because the players they got on the team, the players don't want to fucking win. They're fucking losers.